Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. This episode here, honestly, a little on the weaker side, I feel like. Didn't do too well overall. Mainly some purple attempts in there with a few orange ones. Let's jump into it. Starting off here, I felt pretty good to start. Did this yellow one. Got the feet up the volume there. Taking it slow, taking it controlled here. Just trying to make sure I things nice and smooth as possible. I got to the top here, got the one hand up, reached out for that second one, and then able to stand up and over. Up next here, got this red one. Kind of just tops out, but you don't top out, you just have a top hold. You'll get that right foot way high up on that weird barnacle one. Stand up, lean back there, and then match the top hold. Nice and easy. Moving on down the wall a little bit, we have this red climb here, which honestly, I think one of my favorite climbs. Start of it's pretty easy. I climbed this one a little bit faster than the other ones. Got that hand up, just kind of stabilize myself. I was able to grab that top hold there, get the feet up, was able to stand up and just like getting out of it. Then here, just had to make sure that that was the hold I go to. My hands on that hold there. Went up for that one. That right hand actually has a really nice like in cut on it, so it feels pretty good. Here I kind of do some weird things with my hands. I just today was just a whole bunch of like weirdness with my hands and everything that I just was making like very like silly mistakes, unfortunately. So, but that's okay. But you know, you have bad days, you have good days. So this was just one of the not good days. Moving on to this purple one here around the corner. Pulled up to this volume. This volume is very, very grippy. Then you can see that volume there, which is also basically like super rough sandpaper. Standing up onto those two big purple holes, and then was able to climb up and out of this. Now, this honestly, I think was definitely the low point for me. I've done this climb, I think, 3 times now. And I've been honestly pretty decent at getting them like getting this done. So I went up here, got that right hand there, got that left hand up. Then I was able to pinch onto this here, rotated my body so I could go up. And as I went up, I just completely whiffed that and I missed. And I was like, at this point, I wasn't worried. I was like, you know what? I made a mistake. I missed the hole. It's not a big deal. But I think it shook my confidence a little bit of me being able to do this climb. And I think I panicked honestly on this climb right here. And I was like, I can't do this climb anymore. So it was definitely strange for me. But here, I then tried to do this weird thing with my foot, reached out, wasn't even close. So that was just bad. So that was definitely not good. But here we tried it again, one more time, went up with that right hand again, got the left hand up, and then got that left hand on that hold like I have been doing, rotated the body like that first attempt. Then I went up, and for some reason, I didn't try to go for the undercling pinch. I went for like an overhand hit, and it just didn't work off, obviously. So that was like, I was like, I don't even know what's going on right now. So I moved over to this green climb that's like right next to the purple one, just because I was like, I need to be able to climb something, right? Like certainly I have some type of climb going on here. Reached out to this one, able to match that nice and easy. Moving on to this orange one here. I knew this orange one was going to boost my morale, because you know it's orange, so it's theoretically a V3, I think, or V4, something like that. And I was like, yeah, I can do this one. This one's easy, and it was easy because I've done this so many times, and yeah, I was like, okay, well maybe I'm getting back into it. Let me try this purple one here. So this purple one right next to the orange one. I was like, I've done this plenty of times. It's a little more muscly than the orange one, but honestly, it's doable. Start off fine here. Then I went up with my, I don't know what I was thinking here. I went up with my right hand, which was okay. I pinched on with my left, then I bumped my left almost immediately. Got my feet up, reached up with the right hand. Then instead of matching this, I go to that one with my left hand and I realize that's not right. So I am like figuring out what to do with my feet. I get my feet moved around properly here. And then I realize, okay, let me go up with my right hand, which I should have done in the beginning. So that's a mistake I made. Went up there, the right hand, with the left hand this time. Then I had to move my feet around. Then I realized I made another mistake. I had to move my feet more. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is just terrible. I barely made it up the wall. Took me like well over a minute to get up there. And I was like, oh, this is not good. I was like, okay, maybe this purple one here will be able to like reset my brain. And it did kind of. I tried this purple one here. Went up and out with the left hand. And it was, I think definitely the physicality on this today was like a solid like 4 or 5 out of 10. Like I definitely was not feeling very strong. I don't think I slept very well last night, which probably didn't help all that much. But I was able to complete this climb, which I was pretty happy with. I was like, okay, you know what? I did it and I felt like pretty clean about it. I then tried this orange one here, which I had never tried before. Now I did try it a second time and I made it a little bit further, but I still fell off on that same like area there. I moved on to this orange climb here, which I tried something a little different here intentionally. I went up to this hold here and then I like kind of matched it. This was not really that intentional. I saw someone do this earlier. They were just a lot shorter than me, so I was like, okay, well maybe let me try climbing a little differently. So I did, and I made it past that point, so I was happy with that. Then I was able to make it onto this like massive orange hold here. And from here, you just got to really trust your left foot, pull yourself up and over, and then get your weight over your right foot there. And then from here, you're like kind of just hanging out, standing up, and topping out there. Nice and easy. Now this orange one here, that's not where the start hold is. I was just trying to practice this climb some more. I've tried it like I think once or twice. I find it kind of difficult, but apparently it's doable. Again, I think maybe I shouldn't have been trying it because of I just wasn't feeling it today, unfortunately. One of those days. But again, I keep going back to that. But that's just kind of how it is, I guess, sometimes. I was able to do this purple one though. Now this purple one honestly was kind of difficult for the most part. But you know what? That's okay. I was able to grab the top there. 1, 2, match, boom. Then we go over here. We start on this green one here. Now I only do this green one on this climb. Kind of do this little reach around the big volume there. Cross over the feet. Then I was able to do this climb. Honestly, I very much enjoyed how I did this climb. It was different than I had done it in the past, and it felt a lot cleaner. It felt very more like methodical and thought out. So I guess a happy ending to this very mediocre day of climbing. Last but not least, this kind of back-to-back green yellow combo right here. Start off with this green one here. Just able to get around there. Got the foot up. One hand on that volume, one hand on that green hold. Able to stand up onto that left foot, and then I'm just able to touch the top there. Climb down. I was able to jump down, and I was like, I'm just gonna immediately hop on the yellow climb here. Just adjust the camera, make sure it's all good. Get the one hand on the volume, one hand on the other volume, and then I kind of stand up, reach around. Get both feet on that yellow hold. Nice little fist bump in the background. I was able to stand up. Do a little hang around the corner here. I was able to grab that top hold. Nice and calm and easy. Tail the tape here. Very purple. I failed 3 times on that climb. I don't know what was going on there, but it happens. So, you get your good days and your bad days. Overall, I think, not my greatest session, obviously, but not the worst. So I think overall pretty good. But that's kind of how it goes sometimes. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Keep on climbing.